Narcissists are often characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a need for excessive admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. Dealing with narcissistic individuals can be challenging, especially when their behavior affects personal relationships or professional environments. Disarming a narcissist is not about defeating or humiliating them, but rather about managing interactions in a way that minimizes their manipulative tactics and protects one's own emotional well-being. Here are several strategies to effectively disarm a narcissist. The first step in disarming a narcissist is to understand their mindset. Narcissists typically have a fragile self-esteem hidden behind their grandiose facade. They often use defense mechanisms like projection, denial, and blame shifting to protect their self-image. Recognizing these behaviors can help you predict their reactions and plan your responses accordingly. Setting clear, firm boundaries is crucial when dealing with narcissists. They often test limits and exploit others' weaknesses. Clearly define what behavior is acceptable and what is not. Be consistent in enforcing these boundaries. For example, if a narcissist constantly interrupts you, firmly but politely insist on finishing your point before allowing them to speak. Boundaries help create a structure that the narcissist must adhere to, reducing their ability to manipulate. Do not engage in power struggles. Narcissists thrive on power and control. Engaging in power struggles with them only fuels their need for dominance. Instead, stay calm and composed, refusing to be drawn into arguments or confrontations. Use assertive communication to express your views without aggression. For instance, use "I" statements like, "I feel disrespected when you interrupt me," rather than, "You always interrupt me." This reduces the likelihood of a defensive reaction. Avoid emotional reactions. Narcissists often provoke emotional reactions to manipulate and control situations. They may use tactics like gaslighting, guilt-tripping, or playing the victim to elicit a response. By remaining calm and composed, you deprive them of the emotional fuel they need. Practice emotional detachment and mindfulness to manage your reactions. If you find yourself getting upset, take a step back, breathe deeply, and refocus your thoughts. Use facts and logic. Narcissists are skilled at distorting reality to suit their needs. Counteract this by sticking to facts and logic in your interactions. When confronted with their manipulative tactics, calmly present factual evidence to counter their claims. Avoid getting drawn into subjective arguments or emotional appeals. For example, if a narcissist accuses you of not contributing to a project, provide specific examples of your contributions. Dealing with a narcissist can be draining and isolating. Seeking support from trusted friends, family members, or a therapist can provide you with the emotional backing you need. They can offer perspective, advice, and encouragement, helping you stay grounded and resilient. Additionally, talking to others who have dealt with similar situations can provide valuable insights and strategies. The gray rock method involves making yourself uninteresting and unresponsive to a narcissist's provocations. By being as emotionally unengaging as a gray rock, you minimize the narcissist's interest in you as a target for manipulation. Respond to their attempts at drama with neutral, non-committal answers, and avoid showing any emotional reactions. Over time, the narcissist may lose interest in you and seek out other sources of validation. While it may be challenging, reinforcing positive behavior can sometimes influence a narcissist's actions. When they exhibit respectful or cooperative behavior, acknowledge it with positive reinforcement. This doesn't mean you should excuse or overlook their negative behaviors, but rather highlight and encourage any constructive interactions. For example, if a narcissist listens to you without interrupting, express appreciation for their consideration. Avoid personal criticism. Narcissists are extremely sensitive to criticism, which they perceive as a threat to their self-image. Criticizing them personally can trigger defensive or aggressive reactions. Use constructive feedback to suggest changes. For instance, instead of saying, "You're always selfish," try, "When you prioritize your needs without considering others, it makes teamwork difficult." Know when to walk away. In some cases, the best way to disarm a narcissist is to disengage completely. If the relationship is causing significant emotional harm and the narcissist shows no signs of change, it may be necessary to distance yourself. This could mean limiting contact, establishing strict boundaries, or, in extreme cases, ending the relationship entirely. Prioritize your well-being and recognize that you cannot change a narcissist's behavior if they are unwilling to change themselves. Finally, taking care of yourself is essential when dealing with a narcissist. Engage in activities that promote your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Exercise, hobbies, socializing, and mindfulness practices can help you stay balanced and resilient. Self-care strengthens your ability to cope with the stress and challenges posed by narcissistic behavior. In summary, disarming a narcissist requires a combination of understanding, strategic communication, and emotional resilience. By setting boundaries, avoiding power struggles, and using facts and logic, you can manage interactions more effectively. Seeking support and practicing self-care are also crucial for maintaining your well-being. Remember that while you can influence a narcissist's behavior to some extent, you cannot change them fundamentally. Your primary goal should be to protect yourself and maintain healthy, respectful relationships. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.